Hello guys, welcome back to Gone Fishing. Today's video, I am back on the big pier. I've just landed right now and I'm about to take my rod off the stand, and I had a look round and I noticed there's a lot of rubbish all over this pier. So at least I've got something to do while I'm sitting waiting for this big fish to come along. And they've kind of left me a carrier bag. I didn't bring one, so they've kind of left me a carrier bag on the floor there that I can use to pick up all this rubbish. So we'll do that in a second, but first I'm going to get my gear ready and we'll put the first bait out and I'll tell you what I'm targeting and then I'll tell you what rig I'm using. So give us a second, let's see what happens. Okay guys, so as on the big rod, I've got two rods with me today. I've got my leader icon and my Shakespeare agility. First on the leader icon, I've got a running ledger with 80-pound line with just a frozen head. I haven't tied it on yet, but I might actually re-bait that up because it looks horrible. It's starting to defrost a wee bit because it's still frozen. But I'm just to quickly put a first bait on as a mackerel head, and then on the, as you can tell, for the conger, and then on the Shakespeare, I've got a 3-hook scratching rig with squid baits on. See if I can get any live bait for the conger. So let's get these casted out and hope for the best. Test scores, I think. Well, I'm going to guess, because that looks like it came from the fishmonger in Tesco's. So I reckon that was somebody that's got some, look, fish and seafood storage bag. So I reckon somebody that's been Tesco's got themselves some mackerel for bait, came down here and just decided to scrap the bag. So we'll use this bag to pick up the rubbish that we have here. So first of all, tin foil, most likely for drugs, as the receipt, some McDonald's and plastic, Mars bar, apparently they're going to be extinct soon. Oh, that's definitely a fisherman, little tip light, pick up your shit, and then a packet of mini Oreos. Right, what was this bit? What was this then? This was 2-hook flapper rig for £1.40. More McDonald's. How's the rods doing? The rods look alright. Right, next, we've got a Big Mac. What could this have been? I don't care, but it's going to be. Penguin. What else do we have? Ooh, we have a dime. Some plastic. Look. Fisherman. Oh, this is a long string of line, this. Jeez, it's going all the way over there. All the way over there. See the carrier bag moving? Fucking idiots. Look, look. I'm bringing in. Oh, there we are. It's broke loose. Oh, it's coming. Still coming. Looks like somebody got maybe a snap cast. Oh, let's get tangled. And decided just to cut the line and leave it lying on the pier. Very nice. There we are. Nice big ball of line. Let's go on in the bag. Freaking idiots. What else do we have? Some more plastic, look like rigs, penguin, and another McDonald's wrap. Some more fishing line. This is an orange shock leader. Here we are. Well, 15 feet of shock leader there. Small plastic, which was mackerel fillet. And then someone smoking fags. Should be doing this with bare hands, but somebody's got to do it, right? What else do we have? We have more McDonald's. Now, I am not putting my hands in that. Looks like they had to hold the cups in McDonald's. More plastic. Looks like someone's been onto the toilet on here. Disgusting. Oh look, someone decided to leave the razor shells. Some more fishing line. Fishing line, plastic. Okay guys, that's it. I've been here for about 20 minutes so far. I've had loads of little nibbles on the scratching rod, which is the furthest one away, which is this one. I don't know if you can see the tip. Is it tipping now? No bite yet. But yeah, so I'm scratching with the Shakespeare agility to see if I can get some fresh bait for the conger down the side, because I've only got 2 mackerel left, 2 frozen mackerel. They're still defrosting now. I wait until they've defrosted before I can use them, but apparently fresh bait is the best. I've been watching a lot of tips and videos on how to catch these congers, because apparently the way I was baiting up the mackerel last time, people made fun of it because it was the wrong way to do it. Like I say, I'm learning as I'm going. So, like I say, I watched a few videos to learn how to do it properly and how to rig up a bait properly, and that's what I did. That one that I've just scopped out there, that was just a quick bait to get out there. I told you I had to rehook it. What I've done was I just put it through the mouth and stuck the hook out of its head. Yeah. And that's basically it so far. I'll give you a bit of an update later on, and when I'm rebaiting, and I'll put back out with the conger rod. I'll maybe leave that for another 10-15 minutes, and then I'll see if any of the other congers the other mackerels have defrosted by then. Flap it. Okay guys, I'm getting some inquiries on the conger rod. As you've just seen, I've just put a flapper on. A full big mackerel, and I made it into a flapper, and it's only been in 5 minutes. There we are. Oh, that's a bite guys. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to point you in that direction, and I'm going to grab the rod. Still there guys. I can feel it pulling on it. Quiet now. Oh, little pull there. Well, this one's going, that one's going like hell as well. Oh. What am I going to do? I'm going to leave it. Leave it. I'm going to give you plenty of time to feel comfortable with it in its mouth while I'm doing that, while that one's doing that. Bring this one. This one's empty, so I'm just going to skip back out. Oh, that one's gone again. Right, I'm going to put this really low just in case I have to walk around. Oh, I need to put it high on. Oh, oh. Nah. Look at that guys. Ripped it right off. Full, that's only been out 5 minutes and it's taken a full mackerel. Right guys, as you've just seen, I had some decent knocks on this conger rod with that big mackerel flapper, but right now I've downsided it to just a half a mackerel and I've presented it like this. So if this is a good way to present a mackerel head, please let me know in the comments. But if I catch a fish right now, if I catch that conger that's down there that took my flapper, if it was a conger, I'm gonna feel confident that it was a conger. But if there's a conger down there and it's eating it's just at my flapper, if it goes for this, I'm hoping the point of this hook will get embedded in its mouth, and I can show you finally a conger eel on Gone Fishing. So let's get this bait out and wish me luck guys. First catch of the day, a big crab and also a baby whiting. So that's going on the hook, the conger. A bit small, but it's going on. But this guy, it's his lucky day. Alright guys, first fish of the day, little tiny baby whiting. Yeah, I'm gonna put it back, it's too small for bait. And we got ourselves another pin whiting. I wouldn't even think a conger would even sniff that. Baby pin whiting. got ourselves a nice goldfish. I'm actually very surprised, to be honest. Yeah, a nice big goldfish. Oh, come here. Yeah. Okay guys, a nice little goldfish. Yeah, you can tell by the goldfish that it's got a white lateral line and something to do with the jaw, but I know for 100% it's definitely a goldfish. But yeah, nice big goldfish. We'll go and scop it back. Just, I think it's time to go back. So there you are, nice little goldfish. Maybe about a pound maybe. Yeah, we'll go and put it back. Yeah, we'll go put this goldfish back. Hope you can see on the camera. Ready? Watch it fly. And it's gone. Instantly. I'm not sure if you can see guys, but my conger rod is just right into there. Right on the underneath of them, that drop off there. So there you go guys, the curse of the blank is finally over. Them whiting, I didn't want to count them whiting because as you can see they're just whiting and they were only pin whiting as well, but that collie was a nice little collie, about a pound. I could have weighed it, but I didn't want to break the scales out, I just wanted to get it back. But I'll rebait that rig up, that was on the scratching rig. I'll rebait back up, scop it back where it was just down along the wall. I'll keep it pinned up well, it was on the ground on the seabed, but it was straight up because I was holding it up. I was holding the rod up tight, so it was straight up like that. It wasn't flat on the ground on the seabed. So what I'll do the same thing again, see if I can get another one. Hey guys, the second goldfish of the day. Must be a small skull just down by the side of the wall. Guys, another one. Yeah, another goldfish. Must be a small skull just down by the side of the wall. So yeah, another goldfish. Should I weigh this one? But the scales are right here. So they're all about this type of weight anyway. So around this size, sorry. So we'll give it a little weigh. It stops wiggling. 1.2. Yeah, 1.2. So I knew it was about a pound somewhere. Yeah, but we'll go and scop it back. Try and get another one. Hey guys, we'll try and get this back. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. And it's away. Straight away. Hey guys, another goldfish, but this one's a lot smaller. Ugh. There you are. This one's a lot smaller. They never sit still. Yeah. Goldfish. That's maybe, I don't know, that's not even a pound I would say. Too small. It's about 8 inches, 9 inches long. And we're going to put this bomb back. Up my hands, but it went. We have a big whiting. I'm sure it's a whiting. It's got the teeth for sure. It's got the dots on the back there. It could be a small pollock. I don't really know. But to me, it looks like a white. No, is it whiting? No, it's a pollock. I was wrong. I don't think it's a no, it's definitely a goldfish because it hasn't got a white lateral line. But the bottom lip is sticking out further than the top lip, so it could be a small pollock. Nah, I'm sticking to whiting, to be honest. Right, have a close look, guys. Let me know in the comments. Right, and then as you can see, it's got the dots, and it also has teeth. And I'm not sure if pollock. To be honest with you, I can't remember. But guys, let me know. Whiting or pollock. I know it's not a collie, so it's either a whiting or a pollock. I'm going whiting, a big whiting. That's about a pound. So I'm going to go and put that back. Too big for the conger. Well, I would say a conger will eat it, but it's just too big. I'm going to go put it back. Hey guys, going to put the fish back. Stop moving. Right, Another guess, guys. What do you think it is? Pollock or whiting? I really don't know. But it's swum away. Well, I know that was definitely not a collie because it didn't have the white lateral line, but it had the looks of a whiting and a pollock. I'm still leaning towards a whiting, but that bottom lip is making me think it's a pollock. But guys, let me know in the comments. It's going to be a tough one. I think it's, well, for some people it's going to be tough. For some people it's going to be, they think it's an easy guess. But I honestly think it was a whiting. If it was a whiting, that's a decent whiting for on here. Well, that's the biggest whiting I've ever caught on here. So let me know, guys, if it is a whiting or a pollock. If it's a whiting, it's definitely in my PB. If it's a pollock, that's probably one of my smallest. But I'm still leaning towards whiting. But I'm going to rebait the scratching rig again, and we'll scot back out and see if I can get a bigger one. Alright guys, that's the end of the video. I've had an absolute awesome time today. I honestly think, I'm being confident here, I'm honestly thinking that was definitely a conger bite. It took line, it took a little bit of line. It didn't take a lot of line on the bite, but when it had a decent bite. A little bit of the ratchet went, so it definitely was a good pull. I'm not sure if I got any on camera, but when I get back home and edit the video, if it's in there, I'll put it in. If it's not, I'm sorry. We had some fun with the pollock, not the pollock, sorry, the coalfish. I think I had three, possible four. We had a possible whiting or a possible pollock. I honestly think, guys, that was a whiting because I'm just saying, I think it's honestly a whiting. But some of you will probably say it's a pollock because of the jaw. And the bottom jaw was out further than the top jaw, but I honestly still think it was a whiting. But I'm going to keep on trying for that conger, guys, so don't worry. Now that my job is almost coming to an end, I'm possibly going to be, well, not possibly, I am definitely going to come out more frequently fishing. I know it's, I wanted to try and do some carp fishing this year. That is, to be honest with you, that's went out the window. That membership that I bought at the start of the season, it's still in run. I can still use it now. I can maybe still go to get some carp. But I honestly think most of you guys don't really care about the carp. I think you're mostly focused on the sea fishing. So that's what I'm going to do. So please let me know in the comments if that is the case. If you prefer the sea fishing. If you prefer the sea fishing, then I'll just stick with sea fishing from now on. And I'll just do the carp fishing and all that other stuff, match fishing, in my private time. I won't record it unless I actually catch a decent fish. But when I like for rainbow, when I go for rainbows when I'm fly fishing, do you guys want to see that? I know John from John's Fish Tales will probably want to see it because I remember last time when I uploaded my rainbow trout, my PB rainbow. He was excited about that and he liked that video and he wanted me to make another one, and I haven't made one since. But if any of you guys are interested in the fly fishing for rainbows and whatever for trout, let me know in the comments again. And if you like this video, guys, please smash that like button and subscribe and ring that bell for me if you don't mind, because there's a lot of issues with YouTube at the moment. YouTube is I think it's gonna go downhill for people in the UK. People that know about this Article 13, then you know what I'm talking about. So the only way you can help me, guys, is if you, again, smash that like button and ring that bell and subscribe if you haven't. That's it. That's the end of the session. So I need to get home because I need to go and pick up the wee man from school. And that's basically it, guys. So again, thank you very much for watching, guys. And I'll see you next time on Going Fishing.